Hello and welcome to a Spider-Man Far From Home spoilers review. In this video, we are going to discuss some major spoilers, so in case you haven't yet watched the movie, then consider yourself warned. With that out of the way, let's get this video started.
Let's see how they look.
You know I could blow you up right now?
Yeah, they'd still look terrible.
Oh.
Spider-Man Far From Home is the light-hearted movie that we needed after the heavy dose of Avengers Endgame. But don't be misled by the tone of the movie, as it sets up some overarching themes that will resonate with rest of the MCU in the coming years. In our last video, we discussed how important the post-credit scene of the movie are. The mid-credit scene completely disrupts the world of Peter Parker, as Mysterio not only blames Spider-Man for the London attacks and also for his death, but he also reveals Spider-Man's secret identity to the rest of the world. In Spider-Man 3, we'll see the consequences of this play out, as the villains will try to target Peter's near and dear ones like MJ, Aunt May, and his high school friends. Spider-Man Far From Home opens with a tribute to the fallen Avengers, and the quality of that tribute is justified by the fact that it was made by some 15 years old. The movie tries to explain us how the world is trying to get back to the normal after half of the people who were lost in the decimation came back to life after 5 years in oblivion. The movie terms this event as the blip. But what it doesn't show us is the real fallout of such a global event, as the population of the world would have nearly doubled in an hour. So how does the governments of the world mobilize resources to take care of that? What about the jobs, foods and housing? If half of the people suddenly turning to dust had a devastating impact on the world, then them returning after a gap of 5 years would have immeasurable impact and created even bigger problems. As after 5 years, the resource production would have normalized to meet the demand, but now suddenly the demand of almost everything is doubled up, and I'm pretty sure that it would be a struggle to restore things back to normal. Maybe we will see these events play out in future MCU movies, or maybe in one of the series on Disney+. But talking about Spider-Man Far From Home, the movie tries to answer the question, what happens now that they are gone? Who will fill the void left over by the demise of Iron Man? Who will step into his shoes and be the Earth's best defender? Tony Stark himself believed that Peter is the one, so he hands over Edith to Peter. Edith is an augmented reality AI assistant that one can use to take down governments and assassinate people just by saying simple voice commands. But Peter himself wasn't ready to step into the shoes of the legendary Tony Stark, as he wanted to be a simple neighborhood Spider-Man while being able to live the life of a normal high school kid. So when he finds Mysterio fighting the elementals, he is convinced that Mysterio should be the next Iron Man. And soon thereafter, we find out that it was all part of Mysterio's grand plan. He wanted to convince the world that he was the next Iron Man and the best hero that Earth ever had. We all earlier had doubts that Elemental and Multiverse might be just Mysterio's lies, but the movie beautifully showcases the extent of Mysterio's illusions, and I was pleasantly surprised by how sophisticated and powerful his illusions were. Even Spider-Man with his spider sense was having a trouble dealing with it. Marvel has given a great backstory to Mysterio. He worked under Tony Stark and played a crucial role in the development of buff technology that we saw for the first time in Captain America Civil War. So without doubt, the best part of the movie is seeing Mysterio outsmart everyone else, including the Skrulls, who themselves are the masters of disguise. And at the end, when Peter is sure that Mysterio is dead and everything is back to normal, it is then that Mysterio delivers his biggest blow to Peter Parker by ousting him as Spider-Man and framing him for his death and the London attacks, thus making him a global terrorist. The question whether Mysterio is really dead isn't definitely answered, as someone who can fake the elementals can definitely fake his own death. Even though Peter asks Edith if all illusions are down, to which Edith assures him that yes, all drones were down, but that doesn't mean that Mysterio wouldn't have some other tricks up his sleeve, as he's being projected as the next Loki of MCU. So we'll see him using tricks every now and then to mislead the Avengers, and Spider-Man Far From Home is just the beginning for Mysterio's character. As far as the other characters are concerned, then MJ was great as the goofy love interest of Peter Parker, who not only figures out that Peter is Spider-Man, but also helps him figure out the fact that Mysterio has been lying about the elementals. Ned doesn't get to do much in the movie and is mainly the comic relief. Happy Hogan plays a more crucial role as Peter's mentor, as he comes to his aid when Peter messes things up, something that Tony used to do in Spider-Man Homecoming. So with that, we will bring this video to an end. The winners of June month giveaways are mentioned in the description. If you are one of the winners, then congrats. If not, then don't worry, we are doing another round of giveaways as mentioned in our last video. Once again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming marvelous content.